I'm really glad everything came off and started to figure out but in the post, in 3 for 2016, we need to get together.
Wow, I got a woman up here. This should be nice. Never had that before.
What?
We'll go live.
And I've taken all mine off today.
We're doing right here.
Are we live now?
I think so.
See, what happens is at work I have to wear khakis, and they make my keys heavy, and then eventually my loop breaks off.
Test stream.
Can you hear us? Oh, there we go. There it is.
Probably can't hear me.
You okay?
Allergies.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
sucks.
At this time of year?
Anytime the weather changes, fluctuates hugely. Yeah, bad stuff.
Fair enough.
There's people outside looking at us.
There are. Strike a pose.
I'm gonna look back.
Local filmmakers show up for their movies and they leave.
Test
Software.
stream.
And like,
Oh, there we go. There it is. So, it is our second live broadcast with Unreal Film Fest. I am Alex Rudner.
I'm Dwayne P. Craig
usually have them go
and stuff.
back to back.
Wow, you are stuffed up.
I know. It sounds
It's
awesome.
so quiet.
Does my voice sound better? Does it sound better when
I
I'm
can barely
sick?
hear you. Oh my god. You want,
Like,
you want some?
like by tomorrow, I'll probably be like real deep voice and
Baritone.
yeah, I can do like Pantera songs.
You'll
Or
be
something.
sounding like Barry White.
You know, something like that. Actually, yeah. I mean, we're on a little early, so if you're watching,
Hi, everybody.
hold up. There, it's still officially like 10 minutes before we're supposed to start.
Hey, early bird.
We'll tell everybody in the background to shut up because we're doing a radio show.
I am Alex Rudner.
I'm gonna get some water.
Okay, you get some water. I will.
Talk to Duff.
Hey everybody, it's just me, Alex Rudner, your female host. So, we'll talk about some new stuff right now. Today, the Frozen book called A Frozen Heart by Elizabeth Rudnick was released today, and Frozen fans are going insane because it explains the side story of the villain Prince Hans. And I won't give anything away because I've got it and I read it. So,
Something like that. So, yeah.
get your taken.
So if you're watching, hold up.
So how about them Dodgers, huh?
I
I really don't know anything about sports, so
Minutes before we're supposed to start.
I'm more of
We'll tell everybody in the background to
like a
shut
Saints
up.
fan, and even then I'm not a football person. But anyway,
I'm gonna get some.
speaking of popular stuff, apparently here at the Paradiso in Memphis, Tennessee, right off Mendenhall, they're going to be showing part 1 of the live-action Attack on Titan movie. What? I didn't know about this. My husband just told me this afternoon, which is going to be amazing. I don't know if you guys watch Attack on Titan, but it's that show on Adult Swim that takes place in a kind of post-apocalyptic world where this village is getting smaller and smaller by the year because the walls surrounding their city keep breaking down by these giant, kind of naked monsters they call Titans. That got it, and I read it. It's kind of hard to explain what they are because they could be anywhere from like 20 meters to 50 meters tall, and sometimes they're gigantic, like they are bigger than the wall themselves. That one's called the Colossal Titan, and apparently the bigger you are, the less skin you have. Believe me, I know it's weird. Just Google it, Attack on Titan, or Shingeki no Kyojin, if you are strictly following the Japanese dub of anime, if you like that. I prefer English versions sometimes, like definitely Dragon Ball Z. Like Dragon Ball Z, they just get a little weird sometimes, because, I mean, for Goku to have that high voice when he is 50 years old, that's just weird to me, right? I mean, he's like, Kamehameha! It's just weird. He's 52 years old at least. Like, they definitely get to the point where he's old enough to have a grandchild. I feel like his voice would have changed by then, at least by the time he was, I don't know, 15, 18 years old, but that's just me. That's what it might be for Dragon Ball Z. So, I'm one of those people who liked the English version better, but that's just me. I don't know if they're going to show Attack on Titan, the movie at Paradiso, in the dubbed version. If they're going to put on subtitles or what they're going to do, because I honestly didn't know about it until today, so I'm super stoked about that. But as far as movies go, we also have a wide variety of films out here.
Hi, Alex.
Did your co-host leave?
There he is!
What do I do?
You left me rambling and I went on to Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball Z, so...
Oh, that's cool. I had some movie news I wanted to share, and now for some reason my mind went blank. I can't remember what it was.
Was it about the Attack on Titan being showed at Paradiso? Because I already covered that.
No, it wasn't Game of Thrones news. It was... what was it? Oh, I know what it was.
What?
One of my favorite Korean directors I mentioned before, Bong Joon-ho,
Yeah.
who did The Host and Snowpiercer. Mm-hmm. Paul Dano and Jake Gyllenhaal are going to do another movie together. It'll be his. Tilda Swinton will come back. She was in Snowpiercer. She'll be in this film. Somebody else. There's about 2 or 3 other really good actors are going to be in this movie. But it's another giant monster film called Okja. I hope I said that right. Okja. Okja.
Okja. Okay. I actually have some exciting movie news, too. Are you about the director, Ralph Bakshi?
Yes.
Did Lord of the Rings, Prince the Cat?
Yes.
Younger viewers, don't Google those.
Don't watch
It's going to
those
be
yet,
his
kids.
It's going to be his 77th birthday this month, and to celebrate, they're going to be releasing the long-awaited project, Leaving Coney Island.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that because I follow Ralph Bakshi's work, and I've been super excited about this. I was worried it was going to be abandoned because he really hasn't done much since the 90s TV show Spicy City, but that's really more his son that was in charge of that one.
Did he do The Last Unicorn?
No, he did
No?
not.
Okay. Those,
He did Lord of the Rings, though.
yeah. Those kind of had the same art style. I was never sure.
They were close.
Yeah. I remember the old animated Lord of the Rings movie. That was kind of creepy.
Yeah, trippy stuff. Well, if you've seen Ralph Bakshi's other films, he likes to border on, like, the dark side,
Oh,
creepy,
yeah. Very, very
macabre.
dark.
I'm
Dark
going to try
plots.
the favorite word here.
Dark,
Sometimes noir.
Dark, dark subject matter. There you go. That's what he does.
Yeah. I think my favorite movie of his was definitely Heavy Traffic.
I have not seen that one.
That's a great one.
What's it about? Let's spoil it for everybody.
You want me to spoil it for everybody?
Why not?
Okay.
Well, don't give away the ending. I guess just tell them what it's
Heavy
about.
Traffic was a film of Ralph Bakshi's that was released around the 70s. It follows a 22-year-old virgin named Michael, whose father is involved in the Italian mob, and his mother is an older Jewish woman. And it kind of follows his life around New York. They didn't really clarify if he's in love with this woman named Carol. And he accidentally gets her fired, so she moves in with him. And they're trying to make plans to get out of New York and go to California. And it's just a crazy mess from there. Like, I mean, it's back to, so there's going to be a surreal, psychedelic, we know you came into this movie on drugs scene, so we're just going to trip you out.
Awesome.
Which,
That'd be good for me right now. I don't do drugs. No, I never do. But if I take Benadryl or NyQuil or something like that, I've been told that I have similar symptoms of somebody that's really drugged out. My allergies are killing me. But I'm still here. Yeah. Committed.
We're committed. We're Memphis. We grit and we grind,
Yeah.
even with allergies.
We're saying that again.
Or
Grit and
stomach
grind.
flu. Yeah.
It's because of the weather. Like Saturday, it was like 50 degrees at
Nice
night.
and cold, and now it's this hot hellhole again.
Yeah, it's like, 88 outside?
Ugh. That's too hot for me.
Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. It didn't help that I was in the woods either.
What are you doing in the woods?
Scaring people. Haunted trail.
That's right, you went to the haunted trail after the zombie walk. We had so much fun, didn't we?
Yes.
Oh, it was so fun.
Yep. We saw zombie Smurfs. We saw,
Freddy Krueger.
yeah,
We saw
zombie construction crew. There's like, isn't there-
zombie slaying housewife.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That was me. Oh, that was so fun when A.G. Howard was like, oh man.
He had his new concoction going. He mixed his fake blood with this really weird sort of slime stuff, and it was just, it was great. Like the slime took on the blood color. Great.
We have a special effects guy out here called A.G. Howard, and he was at the Zombie Walk this year. I showed up in my little housewife getup, and I said, "A.G., just me up."
Yeah.
And he picked up the whole like
The
bale
bucket.
of blood and just
Yeah,
went. He went carry on me.
bucket of blood.
It was fake blood, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that slime was from. That might have been like from some tube worms or slugs or something.
I had people
don't
asking me
know.
if it was strawberry syrup.
No, it's this slimy stuff.
Yeah.
Because we got it. I saw him pull it out of a jar. It's this clearish, white, slimy, nasty.
Yeah.
It looks worse than that old Ghostbuster slime.
And I'm
we used
happy
to
it was
play
so
with.
easy to wash off because my
that-
shower looks red when I got home.
Yeah, that was the cool thing. That's what I was saying. That slime really absorbed the blood, and so, like, you weren't getting the liquidy blood and the staining all over you. It was the slimy stuff that held that color. That's what was just all
Yeah.
draping you like that. What was it? The Stan Winston secret when they made Alien to do the drool and stuff was KY jelly.
Ew!
Alien drool. Lubricating jelly.
Oh my god, that makes the face huggers even grosser now.
Yeah, I know. Because they were
Dude.
well, all of Giger's stuff was already sort of biosexual related anyway. Oh, there's flashes going off in my eyes.
We got Frank Chin over here taking our picture because we're super cool and important.
We must be, because Frank doesn't take pictures of just random nobodies. Unless he started today.
Name?
Speak for yourself, man.
It was like lightning flashes in my eyes.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. We were
Yeah,
just singing that a few minutes ago.
That and the Asia song. It's like,
What?
the Asia song was playing earlier, you know. I never meant to be so bad to you. You know, that song.
Oh my god, yeah.
The heat of the moment, that song. It was on. That was great. Cool. It's getting busy in here already.
Yeah, we got lots of people showing up. We've got
Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it.
Jimmy Kimball. We've got very important
We're
people.
waiting for guests. They need to arrive.
Yeah, guys, where you at?
They'll be here.
Yeah, traffic's not that bad tonight.
Nah. Well, it is Memphis.
We've got a lurker.
Sorry, I'm not on camera, so it's blurred.
You kinda are.
Where?
Oh, wait,
There you are.
I can't show the logo.
Oh yeah, product placement.
They're not sponsoring us.
Nope, they're not sponsoring us. No.
There's a coffee shop across the street, though. We should,
Base coffee shop.
that place is so old. They've been here
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Yeah, I would go on coffee dates there when my husband and I were first dating.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure we saw a drug deal go down in the booth across from us.
Well, you know, that happens in
Because this
diners
dude
and coffee shops
had
sometimes.
cash like wads bigger than my hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe he was just buying the place.
Oh, baby.
Maybe he wanted a lot of waffles.
Ooh, their waffles are good.
Patty melts. Yes.
Steak and eggs.
Yeah, steak and eggs, onion rings. You guys hungry yet?
Dude, I'm getting hungry talking about that.
More movie news. I'm trying to think of more movie news that dropped this week. I've seen so much about stuff that's coming out on DVD. I would hope it's coming out overseas. I don't know about Region 2, 3, or Region 9 DVD releases. But as far as the U.S. here, within the next week, 2 weeks, we are, Paul Hyatt's film. He started out as the special effects artist working with Neil Marshall. And if I'm not mistaken, they did work together doing Dog Soldiers. Great werewolf film. It really put Neil Marshall on the map. But Hyatt does his own films now, as well as still having his hand in the special effects and visual effects. Well, he has a new werewolf movie. Probably the best werewolf movie since Dog Soldiers or Ginger Snaps.
Wolf Cop.
No, it's not Wolf Cop.
That one's my favorite.
No, it's called Howl.
Ooh.
And it looks amazing. These are the best new-looking werewolves I've seen in a long, long time. I mean, they're more humanoid-looking, but still ferocious. And it's about these people pretty much on a bullet train, and they're going out in, I guess they're just going through the highlands, you know, it's just hills and trees in the middle of nowhere, and the train just stalls out. Mm-hmm. And, you know, this whole pack of these werewolves, Lycans, whatever you want to call them, they're out there just, you know, at first they're kind of circling the train, and I think they just sort of entice them to come out, to get out. Yeah. And then, of course, they scare them right back in there, and then they try to get in, and then I think eventually they just have to make a run for it, and it's, either way, it's a bloodbath. It's supposed to be really, well, it's supposed to be humorous as well as scary.
Oh, good,
so,
good.
You know,
I like it then.
But, of course, more like a situational humor, I guess, where you, the audience, you are laughing at the characters and the crazy things they're doing to survive. It's not so much one of those things where they're just out there telling jokes for the sake of telling jokes, being cheesy or corny or anything like that. No, this one is a straight up situational humor filled thing.
That's refreshing.
And then back to Neil Marshall, he and his wife Axel Carolyn, Mike Mendez, Ari Schifrin, so many people involved in Tales of Halloween. I want to say that Tom Holland was involved with it, but I'm not sure. I can't remember everybody involved. There's like 10 directors. So it's going to be pretty much like Mike Dougherty's Trick or Treat movie, where it was all these interconnected stories. But this one is like 10 different stories interconnected going on at the same time.
I actually like movies like that.
Well, then you should watch Trick or Treat. If you haven't seen it, watch Trick or Treat. It's great. And his new movie will be coming out in December. Krampus.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and guess who's the lead actor in it?
Who?
Adam Scott. He's gonna do a horror movie, and he looks like he's playing it dead serious.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh man, he's gonna be.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. I mean, nobody ever thought, and I experienced this growing up.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thought Tom Hanks was gonna be a leading man. I mean, I'm old enough to remember being little and watching the show Bosom Buddies. You know, he and Peter, I forget his last name. He's been playing on the Gotham lately, but they played. They were in.
Peter O'Toole? No.
No, not Peter O'Toole. I can't remember. But they were, you know, they dressed in drag as ladies to get the job because they were so broke. They needed jobs.
Oh,
that was the show. Yeah, Bosom Buddies. That's what it was.
I can't think of his name either.
It's okay.
Oh man.
And then what about Bruce Willis? I remember Moonlighting. I used to watch Moonlighting a lot, you know, and he was just this really cynical, not so serious lawyer guy. I mean, he was.
How much hair did he have then?
Yeah, I mean, he would help solve crimes, but he was more interested in Sybil Shepherd.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, is from Memphis.
Ooh.
We love you, Sybil.
Hi, Sybil.
Yeah, he was more interested in her than being a serious character in the show. But next thing you know, Die Hard. He's an action star all of a sudden. Like, how'd that happen? Nobody expected that. I think a lot of actors could do that.
Nobody expected Alan Rickman to be Snape, remember? He was the bad guy in that.
Yeah, no, it's true. There's so many actors I could think of that, like, you didn't expect them to become what they did. I mean, I never would have thought Matt Damon would be in 3 different movies where people have to go rescue him.
Well, would you have picked someone else?
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, and he became like an action star. And how did Matt Damon, the Good Will Hunting dude?
Yeah.
The arrogant genius. How do you like them apples? Like, I didn't think I would ever see him play like Jason Bourne and beating up people.
My husband actually has a movie recording at home that I never saw because I was 8 when it came out, honey. I never saw Face Off.
You never saw Face Off?
Because I was 8 when it came out, Dwayne.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm 27 for those of you that don't know.
Yeah, you ever seen Dirt? That's how old I am. Yeah, sorry. No, yeah. I'm old enough that I was able to see Face Off in the theater by myself.
You know what I was seeing when that came out? Probably Pocahontas.
Not horror movies, I know that.
Probably Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Wait, what year was that? 97?
Was it that long ago?
I think so.
I just, I was like everybody else. I didn't
Yeah.
care. I didn't care so much about Travolta or Nicolas Cage. I went because it was a John Woo movie.
He
I
was
wanted-
talking about that. He was like, honey, this is John Woo's one of his best. Look at the slow-mo.
Yeah. I love John Woo movies.
I love watching Nicolas Cage act.
I-
I love watching him work.
He really is an actor. I mean, he is a character.
He's expressive.
Yeah,
I
he
love
is.
his expressions.
But I mean, that doesn't bother me.
Like I saw the scene where he was the priest and kind of seducing the choir girl. Like that was insane. I loved it.
Did you ever see Wild at Heart? The David Lynch movie? It was sort of like David Lynch's version of Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
And, Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern went on this journey and they kept meeting these different characters along the way. And
Yeah.
you need to watch that movie. That's one of the best David Lynch films.
We've got a queue set up for me.
Yes, like her Netflix queue list is like overflowing.
I was looking at Catch Up with Orange is the New Black, dude.
What about American Horror Story? That debuts tonight.
Oh yes, it does. With Lady Gaga being
Yeah.
the what's she doing in that? She's like the hotel mistress, or
Yeah, she runs the place.
yeah.
She's sort of like two different characters. I think people see her one way and in public, and then another way she's like this. She is her own yin and yang, sort of good and evil
I
together.
did like American Horror Story Asylum.
You actually watched that?
Yeah, I like that one.
But that was like all horrifying and the bloody face and roar and death, and you liked that though.
I caught a few episodes and I was like, okay. My dad's favorite is Freak Show.
Freak Show?
Yeah, he liked that one.
I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they hadn't got rid of Twisty as early as they did. I like Twisty the Clown.
They're there. It's okay.
I like the evil clowns.
You would.
I made a Twisty inspired mask too this year.
Why did you wear that to the zombie walk?
Actually, I think he didn't show up at the zombie walk, but he was at the 5K, the zombie 5K run.
Mm-hmm.
We call him Sawface Clown because it looks like somebody just ripped the whole lower.
You got a picture
half
of it?
I do not.
What?
I know. Wait, actually, I might. Hang on. I might have
We'll
a
show you
picture.
guys too.
Of course, this picture is. It's a picture of me wearing it, so it's not gonna look so good.
Well, if you're wearing it, what's the problem?
Okay, there.
Oh,
we go.
jeez, I did see that. Oi.
All right, let's show the camera.
Ugh. I did see that.
See? Clown face. I like making masks.
I did see that. Good job.
Creepy.
He saw it, he was like, hey, how do you do that? There's like neon lights that run around the outside.
My chainsaw turned on. That was cool.
I heard that. I think that's pretty good for a plastic chainsaw.
Hey, for 40 bucks, it better have turned on and moved. And made the noise.
What about real chainsaws? You should have got a real one. Just took the chain
I wouldn't
off.
be able to carry that one, dude.
That's what we use in our haunted trail chasing people. It's a real chainsaw.
Yeah, dude, look at this.
That's why I took one to the face. Hey, who's messing with the lights? There's a poltergeist in here.
Dude, I'm like the size of a Keebler elf. Look at this.
Keebler elf?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, little cookie elves.
Cookie elves.
Yeah.
That's great.
Come on, you gotta remember those.
Cookie elves. Well, we're sitting here having to sort of kill time waiting on people stuck in traffic, but they're coming. They're getting here. They better get here and not miss their premiere.
Yeah, hey guys, where you at?
Where you at?
We need to record you.
Bring it.
We're on a time crunch here. You turn it off? Oh.
Reset. No, I had to sort of refresh the page.
Oh.
It's cool. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. We're streaming live. If anybody cares.
We'll do it live.
There's that one
There's
dude.
somebody.
He's walking through. I saw him out the window. He pointed at me like.
He looked at me. He looked right at me.
He said things.
You are awaited in Valhalla.
They were inaudible. He said something.
Fury Road.
The what?
I was quoting Fury Road. What were you doing?
Oh no, I was worrying of what he's doing back there. Crazy.
I was quoting the War Pups.
Valhalla.
Witness me.
He already said he's going to make 2 more. George Miller said he would do 2 more movies. I'm sure he made a killing off of that.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was great.
This is a beautiful movie.
I kept trying to tell people that, like, yes, it's a Mad Max movie, but it was really Furiosa's story, you know. But it was no less a quality film. Yeah, I mean, it was.
Shirley stole the show. Even with half her arm missing,
Yeah,
she had
I
all
know.
that grease over her face, she was still a beautiful,
He's gonna make
perfect salmon roll.
George Miller said he would do 2 more movies. Pretty much. I remember the first movie I saw her in was, I think, Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck. Because I'm a big fan of John Frankenheimer. He always did, like, these very, I guess, 70s neo-noir kind of films. And carried over into the 80s and 90s.
The first movie I saw her, I think, was Head in the Clouds.
Head in the Clouds.
I think that's what it was called, where she was like a flapper girl in the 30s, and she was in kind of a polyamorous relationship with Penelope Cruz, and I can't remember the actor's name. With half her arm missing.
I don't remember that at all. I know.
Grizzly over her face, she was still.
And
I don't know, but she's beautiful. And she's perfect.
I don't want it to sound like I don't watch the sappy movies either, because I do. Like, I think. I remember the first movie that's really weird is that a lot of my favorite films are like love stories. I'm a big oddly. They are, well, Dracula is the ultimate love story. It is. Dracula is a love story. If you don't think that, read it.
I'm not arguing with you.
Read it
I
again.
think it is.
Watch the film. It is like an amazing love story. Another of my favorite, The Time Traveler's Wife.
Oh, dude, no.
I love that
We're
movie.
not talking about that. I'm gonna cry.
I love that
I'm gonna
movie.
cry if we talk about
That
it.
movie's perfect. Not all my favorite time travel movies are sappy though. Well, I do like Time After Time. That was good. But Time Crimes. Have you ever seen Time Crimes?
Time what?
Time Crimes. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I saw that one.
The Spanish film. That movie is perfect. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it was Christopher Smith that did one almost just as good. Maybe if it was a little more involved, I'd have liked it more. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just need to watch it again. But it was Triangle. Melissa George. That was a great time travel movie. It just kind of stuck in a loop. It was great. If you don't think that, we have more and more people pouring in. This is crazy.
People are starting to pour in.
I'm glad they got here earlier this time.
You know, a trash bag blows in the wind like American Beauty.
Yeah, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It's like it's dancing with us. It's telling us not to be afraid.
He's going to be in this season again, too. Wes Bentley, American Horror Story.
Yay!
He's one of the main characters this time around, not just like there and out, you know. No, not just a cameo. All my favorite time travel movies.
I'm happy when that happens.
We're going to get to our guest soon.
Okay.
Hopefully.
We're doing it live.
They're
I'm alive. I don't feel alive.
That's the allergies talking.
Yes. Or the Benadryl. You know what? The last time I took NyQuil,
What?
I had the craziest dream ever.
What? Oh, this is going to be a good
No,
one.
it was like I dreamed a movie. Like every single aspect of the film came across in my dream. It was great. It was amazing. Hey, our
What'd you
guests
dream
are
of?
here.
There they are. We've got one chair.
Scoot chair.
We can do 3. Here we go. I got it.
Here we go.
Here we go. I'll take one cheek. Here you go, okay?
Oh, I get another cheek?
Yeah, you get another cheek.
Oh, I thought about sharing.
We are cheek
it's like
parting
cheekiness.
out chairs.
It's cheek. We need the cheekiness.
Okay, we're all leaning in super close.
I have to lean in because my voice sucks.
Your voice is amazing. It's like
You're
wine,
amazing.
smooth wine.
How's my voice?
Maybe when I sing.
Gurgling, not yours, his.
Two very different reviews.
Right.
What's up?
Hey,
My
everybody.
blood pressure.
Have we met before?
I think so.
Okay.
Who
Pretty sure we have. Yeah.
No one
Okay.
of consequence.
That's a
Kind of
lot.
like him.
Yeah,
I know you.
Thank you. I know you.
I'm only as important as any audience decides. That's
Wow,
who I
can't
am.
top that one. I think this conversation is done.
Well, I think you're very important due to the fact that you write most of the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
and you know what? I had to step away. Like I couldn't vote on the film. You know, film judging for the fest. Like I had no say in it, and that would have been wrong if I did. I was like, I had to walk away and say, okay,
We'll let that slide.
We'll let it slide this time.
yeah.
So let's introduce our guests here. This is Chris Rains and Candace McGowan. You are live with Unreal Radio.
Twitch
Oh, it's
TV.
very real.
Oh, we're real.
Are you?
Kind of.
That's not the mandrill talking. They are real. They're here.
Okay, so you're here with the short film Tattered Vows, originally titled Tattered Gumbo.
What?
They made us change it for
Is that
some
true?
reason. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Well, you know the story.
They said it really didn't really make sense from the sense that, like, there was no food association to what we were doing, and so we bent to the man.
Yeah, we did. We gave in.
We gave in.
Compromise.
But, you know,
Compromise.
we
It's
did
a
make the top
secret to
20,
making
so,
films.
That's right.
You know,
So tell us about it.
tell us about what? The film?
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's about a woman who has been abused, and she finds the ultimate revenge.
Bum bum bum.
Boom, boom, boom. Who's that guy?
What's up?
He's even taller than normal.
Yeah, I know, because we're all sitting down.
Well, you can add more.
No, that's pretty much.
Hi.
Give us like a very brief synopsis. I mean, real brief.
Yeah, I guess there's you do. There's intrigue and as well as violence, and there's murder
Murder.
and
Mayhem.
and I'm actually you might see me in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which I'm usually behind the camera, directing
Where we like him.
her amazingness
Like,
and
like a shadow man.
like a shadow, a
Somewhat.
puppet master, if you will.
Yes, a puppet master.
So
Well, I writing it, it comes from the dark place in my brain, which is like,
it's a dark movie.
Well, we
like
like
all
it.
of
by
it
the
except
Benadryl.
this area
Yeah.
is dark. And like, I wanted to do noir, but I mean, I think you guys
That's
took
his
it
favorite
further
word.
than.
I love saying it.
That's our
Yeah,
favorite one
that's
too,
right.
though.
Pinot Noir.
I mean, y'all took it and you made it different and better. So
Well,
thank you.
I don't know
Thank
about different.
you.
We definitely, I mean, not better, but we definitely made it different. And that's one thing that we love, the visual style that we're able to kind of create with that. It's kind of a film city, Sin City look at moments. And with it being a film noir, we thought that was kind of the direction to take it. But that was a challenging discussion that Candace and I had in the beginning, is what we wanted the film to look like. We knew what we wanted it to kind of feel like, but when it comes to the visualization, there was some very much long discussions about if we're going to go pure black and white, if we're even going to go color, or if we're going to go with what we decided in the end. And because we wanted what was best for the audience, and we thought, after I kind of tricked Candace in how I wanted to sell the idea
Yeah.
to I created and said, hey, let's do a trailer for this film. And she's like, okay. So she came over to the house, and we had our DP and as well as a couple of extras in the background. And I told the editor, who's also St. Davis, who was our DP, told him what I wanted to do with the splasher red. And so we were in another room while he was editing, and came back with the kind of the final product for the teaser with the splasher red. And she's like, "Okay, yeah, now I see what you're talking about." And so that was, but
well, you have to mention that we shot this film in 3 days.
Yes,
in Shreveport, Louisiana. Mm-hmm. So we brought we brought
11
all of the crew down. But me is the only cast. Well, me and you.
Right, and we had 2 local actors from Shreveport who were phenomenal to work with.
We actually had 4.
That's true. We did have 4. You have 2 main. Yeah, 4. I apologize. You're right. 4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why she's here to kind of correct me, what she loves doing.
That's what women do.
Well, it's like one of my favorite pastimes.
No, it was a blast to work with people that I never worked with on set before, because in the past when I direct, I usually know the people to an extent, but with bringing 3 new individuals into the scenario, I was directing them like moments after meeting them. So that was kind of different, but also kind of exciting, and on the kind of had to roll with the situation at times. But one of the cool things was just some of the locations that we were able to acquire for this film. One was Lucky's Liquor, and which is based out of which is in Shreveport, Louisiana, and has that bar that we used was the same bar that was in True Blood.
Oh, really?
Which was kind of neat. So it was kind of neat to kind of work in an environment that had.
Wait, so that's the one they used for Marlowe?
It's actually the opening credits of the.
The opening credits. Yeah, the stinger.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And so that was kind of exciting, and it had a great look for the bar we were wanting, for the look we were wanting for. So that was exciting. And then we also had a very seedy motel that actually wanted charging by the hour.
But they did take everything out, including the mattress.
That's true.
The best kind.
Yeah.
And
when we told them that we were going to shoot a film,
How kind of them.
They didn't really ask what type of film. All they did was clean the
and
clean the
we
room.
brought speaking of cleaning, we were just like cleaning every time that we kind of even touched
we had
anything.
Clorox wipes.
That's right.
And the whole kit and caboodle.
You go in there with a black light.
I'm impressed they still have by the hour hotels. But
So were we.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that
this
was
depends
a
on where you
lot
go in
of
town in Shreveport.
You went to the hotel.
Yes, we
We
did.
did. Yes.
Hometown.
Yes.
wasn't
we
there
did.
a by the hour hotel in Memphis like that shut down a few years back?
Oh, probably so.
It's Albert's Cabins.
That one,
Oh, there we
It's
go.
still, it's still there.
like running?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Dark
Okay.
secrets of Memphis
the surprise is mine.
exposed. Great.
Yeah. So we're excited to be able
Yeah.
to share it here too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I was the only one that didn't get to go down there and be on set.
Yeah.
So
But
Was
such
the-
is the life of a writer.
was the hotel the biggest problem? Just being afraid to touch
oh
everything.
no, there were a lot of them, but we really don't want to get into
I
those
mean, really,
type of things. But I mean,
overall,
if
it was
you
not a bad set
If you
by
take
any
a
means.
ton of people down, you've got to expect something to happen. The good news is everybody worked together. We got the thing done. And most of the drama happened after we
We're
wrapped.
done, yeah.
Yeah.
Which happens with every set, most sets, some sets, but we try to mitigate that as much as possible.
Yeah, teamwork is important,
It's required.
especially on short films because you gotta.
There's no
You
time.
gotta
There's no
pack
time to
so
jack
much
around.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
Such
usually try to
concentrated.
concentrate it into 3 or 4 days for everything we shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of times you guys are always doing these 48-hour film fests.
We
so
are.
you've pretty much perfected that whole weekend shoot. But I mean,
Yeah. Well, I guess we've done 3 together, 4 individually. Yeah.
3 together, 1
You-
individually.
Yeah. 4 total.
For a total of 4.
Yeah.
3 plus 1 equals 4.
Okay, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you were at the 48-hour film fest this year too, right?
Yes, we were.
We were.
Mhm.
I'm so sad I missed
Actually,
that.
I was very excited because it was my first time I directed. It
Ooh.
was fun, yay! And I got to direct my son, which was very interesting. And the concept was a little bit crazy, but fun to do. So.
Which you also wrote.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah!
Wait,
Did you see that one,
The newbie.
Newbie?
no, I guess not.
You haven't
Oh.
seen it?
We'll have to rectify
we'll
that.
We'll have to.
Wait, I won for one too, though, didn't I?
I
I write so much, I don't even
No, this
remember
one
what I
actually.
did.
The only thing we won for this was best directing and best editing.
You won best writing for
Sanctum.
Okay.
last year.
Yeah.
See, I write so much, I seriously don't remember.
You get so many accolades; they just kind of all run together.
No, I mean, I just forget about them. I just seriously forget. I'm like on to the next thing. I'm constantly writing something else.
Well, we're glad you're writing for us.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I don't mind at all.
No, neither do we.
I'll write for anybody that knows.
Wait.
Treat, you know. No, I mean it's good to write for people you know that are going to treat it seriously. I mean, I don't want to come across sounding like one of those film snob people, but you really do put a high quality into what you're gonna do. So I know that I could almost hand you garbage and you would make it look good.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We try. We try. We make a good team. I think we work together. Our brains kind of, we are definitely yin and yang.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you guys like apart, except for when we were at Flying Saucer.
Yeah.
It's really weird because Chris and I, people think Chris and I hang out all the time. I mean, the last time I saw you was what, 3-4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We were at the cabin?
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that think it. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
everybody
it's,
thinks.
it's true because I mean I don't go out very often, and he doesn't go out very often. He goes out more than I do, but
And if you do, it's out for business.
doing it,
Right,
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
in everybody's
I know.
mind, oh gosh, Kansas
Flying
Chris must
saucers.
hang out all
Yeah.
the time,
So,
and we really don't. It's so weird.
Delish.
I'm
So-
done. I'm getting cheese fries after this.
If I did hang out with him every day, I'd probably kill him. So it's probably a really
There would
good.
be a murder.
There would be a really good story there.
Yeah.
It'd be a probably murder suicide
Film
or
that.
two murders at
I
the same
would
time.
no. There would be no murders.
Just film that, and I mean, you have at least one more last
One
film.
more geez.
film.
Found footage.
Well,
Found footage. I like it.
let's go. There we go. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Chair getting hot.
Oh, my booty's getting sore. No.
Oh.
Can I say booty on side?
Yeah, you can say booty.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want to.
Okay.
I say so much
Okay.
on this, so
She's got a sailor's mouth.
Yes.
All right, so we normally ask this of our interview guests all the time.
You want us to sing?
No. I almost want to make you
Could
do
you?
a magic trick, because I could do magic
No.
tricks, so you should be able to do one. No. What's next?
Ooh,
Well,
three.
we have three things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One we're working with you on that you haven't really.
I just don't know.
Yeah, well, no. Well, it's the where I'm bringing you the co-writer scenario for the film, that feature
yeah.
that we talked about.
Okay.
Working with Glenn Payne and Casey Dillard out of Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yes.
She just got done filming a web series for them, and I'm shooting a short with them on Friday and Saturday of this week. We really like them. They're very quality driven and very creative and just a blast to be around. And then we also have
And that's gonna be short.
yeah, that's gonna be
Comedy.
short. Yeah. And working on a short with them, and then we have The Tree, which I've talked
Yes.
to you about,
That I've read.
and
Casting.
which is like a
Yeah.
potential web series as well, which I've
Okay.
talked to you
Okay,
briefly
yeah,
about as
I
well.
remember
So,
that.
which is about a casting agency and kind of a POV, not POV, but a
Docu-style.
yeah,
I think.
possibly based on whatever
Yeah.
the direction we wind up taking with
Yeah.
Or,
that.
well, I guess more the Parks and Rec style
Mhm.
filming.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right,
Something
okay,
like
cool,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so-
still sort of.
but also it's
The Office
yeah.
meets.
But there's also a lot more. I think it's got serious tones to it as well. At least how it's written right now, which we may wind up changing, considering it's a first.
If you
draft.
want it to be goofy, I'll make it goofy. I'll make fun of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, drama is okay, but I really like to go the comedy.
Which we
We
haven't
have
done.
so much fun doing it when
Yeah,
we do it.
because we really haven't. Just because of whatever we're kind of pigeonholed into, we really haven't done a lot of comedy.
Yeah,
we
But I
haven't.
think it's something that we
But
do.
we write it.
Yeah, we
And
just
we
do
talk
it,
it.
all the time. And I
We're the
think
funniest people we know.
And I think
Awesome.
with our personalities and just how we interact with each other, that it's something that we want to do more of, because I think it's something that we get and have the timing to pull it off from a beat by beat perspective.
Yeah.
But just unfortunately, not unfortunately, but just based on what we've done in the past, we just haven't had the opportunity to do as much comedy as we would.
Well, me neither, because like I said, I mean, I've told her before, and I've told you, I was trying to write a noir script with my first one, but you can't do the low level of conflicts that used to work in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. You have to push the envelope, so it got brutal, and then everybody says, oh, you wrote a great survival horror thing, so I got pigeonholed to writing horror and, horror, sci-fi kind of stuff, and I wanted to do noir. Until we did ASVS here, I had never done any comedy, but just as much as I love sci-fi and old scary movies, I grew up on the Marx Brothers. I love, comedy like that. And like you said, just very timing-based comedy. Groucho, Chico, Harpo, everything was timing-based.
But I mean, I think what you did, you took the concept that we came up with Newbie and came up with some very, very, very funny stuff. So I mean, I definitely,
we
look
got a
forward.
lot of laughs.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think, that's a style you need to, or a genre you definitely need to. We'll push the envelope for.
All right, cool. I'll do it. It's like, but sometimes I can have some really dry humor sometimes though.
Dry humor is also. I think I think dry humor is to me funnier because you have to kind of think about it. It's not just out there blatant, like someone doesn't get hit with a frying pan.
Ping somebody with somebody that is out, overly, and then somebody's dry. I think that combination.
I mean, one of my favorite jokes is like, ask me if I'm a tree.
Are you a tree?
No.
You're a man.
That's it.
That went over my head.
Yeah, it's like,
See? Dry humor.
See?
Or like, what's brown and sticky?
A stick.
A stick.
See?
There you go. Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, throw some.
Yes. See?
Stick.
Or, why do you wake up in the morning and look out the window? Can't see through the wall. I get a lot of these. I was like,
All right, don't use them all right now, okay?
Yeah, you save those up.
Okay, yeah, I'll save them. Wait, one more.
Okay.
This is a great one. This is one of the best ones. What's Bob short for?
Bo.
Robert.
Okay.
Okay. What's Bill short for?
Billy.
William.
Okay. What's Jim short for?
James.
Okay. What's Ted short for?
Theodore.
Okay. What is Ray short for?
Raymond.
Okay. One more. What is Bartholomew short for?
Bart with like 6 T's?
No. I cut off his legs.
He'll be here all week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've ruined the whole interview.
No. Sorry, are you going to be able to? Because I know you haven't seen Tattered Vows yet, have you? Have you seen it?
You and I have very awkward timing because every time we run into each other, my husband is sick.
Mm-hmm.
He's sick again.
What is that?
Are you poisoning my husband?
No, I'm not. I was asking a question about if you'd seen Tattered Vows yet.
Oh, I thought you were inviting me to go in and see it after this.
Yeah, I was gonna.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was,
I gotta go straight home.
Okay. Now I got it. You gotta go to tend your sick husband. I
yes.
got you. Yeah, I didn't
He
poison
didn't
him.
It has honestly been a running trend for like the last 2 years now that every time we try to see each other,
Something happens.
my husband.
It's always the husband.
My husband had his surgery this summer. We couldn't do anything.
There you go. Look, you two are gonna have to go over to their house with the disc in hand and say, "You're gonna watch this."
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
Done.
Chris Raines movie night.
So I think that we're going to start putting some of our films out there on our YouTube channel.
Ooh.
So,
Have you, yeah, and at the same time, have you thought about just putting them together as an anthology?
we thought about it. I mean, we are looking toward doing a screening at some point, free screening actually, for a lot of our films. And
Cool.
see if we can get people in and interested, and because we want to
Have an after party somewhere.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we also want
just to create exposure for the stuff that we've done in the past.
Exposure, and hopefully be able to film some stuff too while we're doing that. But
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah, and we're
Good.
thinking about doing that and just, because a lot of people will say, well, yeah, you guys have done these, but we haven't seen any, or how can we see them? And we really haven't put any out because we've been doing the film festival circuit for 2 years. And I think it's time to just start releasing some of this stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do is start putting it on our YouTube channel and put them all together and do a little screening. So.
All right, well, cool. Back to my question earlier, though. Like, I think we got off track a little bit, but you've done great shorts.
Thank you.
Feature.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think would be a feature?
We already have it almost written.
The one I've submitted to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And believe it or not, it's a drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But it's something that when we heard this, because it is based on a true story, and when we heard it, and she talked a little bit about it, and then she wrote it for us, and blown away by it. So I think that the public really needs to see.
It's a great story.
It is a great story, especially for a teenager to have to go through some of the stuff she went through. So, yeah, it'll be a very, I think, strong story, and we're excited about that.
Cool.
One.
Awesome.
Do it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Well, anything else you want to share?
Hey,
Anything
just,
that you wanna ask us?
Like us on
Facebook.
Facebook, Rains
Yeah,
Down.
Rains
Down
Productions.
Productions.
Promote yourself.
Followed you guys.
Get it out.
Rains Down Productions. Find us on Facebook, and you'll see a lot of the stuff that we've done. You'll see pictures of us being on set, and as well as some of the shorts that we've done in the past.
And we're hoping to hit 1,000 likes. And as soon as we do that, we're going to release
Release one
another film. So,
How far are you?
150, 149 actually.
ooh,
Very
so
close.
all we need is 149 likes.
Oh, we can do that.
All right.
We know all these people from Korea, the UK, Brazil,
Awesome.
Indonesia.
Germany, Indonesia. We're getting a worldwide audience here,
Clearly.
so
Awesome.
you should hopefully get like 149 worldwide friends.
That would be beautiful.
Fantastic. It really would. So yeah, Rains Down, and it's
And then I'm gonna put your phone number on there.
Put his number on there. But it's
1-900.
spell it RAINES. So it's not like
Rain.
Rain. It's rains. So.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah. Speaking.
Banana phone. No one remembers that song?
No.
No.
Aw. I'm so non sequitur.
Well, okay.
All right.
I guess
Cool.
we're about out of time
Thank
here.
you guys for
Thank
joining
you
us.
for
It was
another
so
Thank you.
lovely to see you both
Awesome.
again.
Yes.
Thank you, girl. It was
So
great to
lovely
see you.
As always, your hair is always so pretty.
Well, thank you.
I thought you were talking about mine.
Oh,
Your hair looks
jeez,
nice.
we're not doing the hair thing again. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
We're back to waiting.
door.
We're back to
This is the
waiting.
door.
We're back to waiting.
No, I want to hit you with it.
We're waiting for somebody. They're stuck in traffic.
They're not here
They
yet.
may not get here. I don't know. We might run out of time.
So,
I hope not.
when?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
What?
He's running.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Dead air.
I don't.
Seriously.
It's not dead air.
That's all right.
Dead air would. Well, I wouldn't notice because I can't smell anything. We can wave at people out the window. Hey, people out the window. Oh, they're taking pictures. Let's see. I could tell more jokes, but that would be
Or
awful.
you couldn't.
Or I could
you
not.
couldn't.
Or I could not tell more jokes. I don't know. You know what? I'll interview you. What are you up to? You cosplay a lot. I don't
I
think
do.
everybody knows exactly how much you cosplay.
I actually do cosplay a lot. I am pint-sized cosplay. I haven't done a lot in a while because I'm kind of stuck at home for now. But
Well, I mean, a lot of cosplayers are short ladies. I mean, everybody looks huge in the photographs.
no, I mean I don't have a lot going on right now. My
Oh, okay.
activity list is short.
Oh, okay.
The most recent thing you saw me at was the zombie walk.
Okay, well, list. Who have you cosplayed?
Well, you know that I've done Catwoman for like ever because she's my
Catwoman.
favorite, and frankly, that's the easiest thing to attend a convention in because I can just wiggle through the crowds because it's just a bodysuit and cat ears.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I do have.
And you could use the bullwhip to get people out of the way.
Actually, the claws do more damage, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
'Cause
that's true.
people
You
think-
poke them in the butt. Get away.
People think they look super sharp and real, but they're actually just dull tips.
Are they?
Yeah.
Sharpen them.
Like I would never use actual sharp stuff. What if I hit a kid? I've got.
Hey, they paid to get in. They accepted the risk.
I've got several Catwoman. I've got the Silver Age. I've got Michelle Pfeiffer. I've got the Darwin Cook version. Adam Hughes. Arkham City. I've got all kinds.
Arkham City. is
Big
my
fan.
favorite.
Thank you.
All right. What else?
I did Cruella de Vil at this year's Anime Blues Con, where we had
That's true. Yeah, I
the-
saw pictures.
where we had the popular voice actor Vic Mignogna, who is the voice of Edward Elric on Full Metal Alchemist, and he was
Yes.
Broly in the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He was there.
Not a lot of people know that he was Broly. I didn't know that for a while.
I read it.
You read it?
That's how I know. I read it.
Do you go to the conventions out here?
Yes, in fact,
MCFC.
MCFC,
There you go.
Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con will be
Yes.
coming up again in about a month.
Woo!
And I have been asked to do a special effects panel
Mm-hmm.
with A.G. Howard. And as well, they have asked to screen back-to-back both ASVS films.
Yeah,
So, got to talk to Jim about that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what we can do.
I'm so stoked for that one. I love MCFC. That's my favorite
Yeah.
convention to go to because I love Joe Thorson. He's the guy that's been in charge of that. I've been friends with him for a long time. What's this? What's happening?
Huh? He was showing our viewer count.
This just
It's
in. We have,
going up.
hey, everybody.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Two characters. Catwoman.
I was.
This many versions of Catwoman.
Yeah, that many.
Cruella de Vil. What
I
else?
did Cruella de Vil. I was Elsa at last year's anime convention. I'm part of a group called Cosplay.
Did you let it go?
I did when I took that corset off, man. That thing was tight. Seriously, it was snug.
Was it like one of those, what's her name? The lady that used to date Marilyn Manson.
Dita Von Teese.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
married to him.
Yeah, gosh, she would wear corsets that
Oh,
looked
yeah.
like
She
she
had
couldn't eat.
waist trainers that made her. She would actually get her waist 16 inches.
That's just not cool.
That's painful.
Yeah, I know.
But you know, I've seen contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race where they'll get it like
Yeah.
almost about this big, and it is. That just looks painful.
Those people are the reason why the sciatic nerve is popular. Okay, 3.
I did Faye Valentine when we had Steve Bloom here for Amy BoothCon 2012. That was super fun. Because he's amazing. He was Spike on Cowboy Bebop, and he's Wolverine
Yes.
in a lot of the cartoons and the video game adaptations of X-Men.
Who was the guy that was just here at Mid-South Con? I think he did Black Butler voice.
Ian Sinclair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was here.
Yeah, and he's also on One Piece.
Yes.
Yes.
My daughter got a specific personal message from him. He blew a
Oh,
kiss,
really?
and she's just like, ooh.
Yeah, my husband loves One Piece.
Yeah, I actually like that one. The pirate kids
Yeah,
going
yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay,
I
did you see
followed
the
that one.
Funimation version when it came out in like 2005, 2006?
No, it was later than that.
Well,
when I
they
started
tried to make One Piece for kids, like a kid-style anime. Which,
I know
if
it
you,
was a graphic novel.
if
for
you,
a
if,
while.
have you read the comic?
No,
There
I have
is
not.
no way in hell they
Oh,
could have
okay.
made that a kids comic.
Not for kids.
Like, I'm honestly impressed they did that with Yu-Gi-Oh. Do you remember Yu-Gi-Oh?
I do
The
remember
kid with the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
crazy hair.
Yeah, I never watched it a lot.
Yeah, that's not the Shadow Realm. They're going to hell. They're in hell.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, we're up to 4. Who else have you cosplayed?
Yeah, okay, let's just keep the list going.
You said Catwoman, Cruella, Elsa, And
My most popular one right now is Maleficent for
Maleficent. Oh, that's
cosplay.
right. I've seen
Yeah.
you do that. That's
Yeah.
good. I like how you did the horns. It looks like
I don't make my costumes. I actually give all of my money to my friend Michael Capriel and his mother because I can't sew a button, dude. So I will bust my ass to get that money, and I will give it to them so that way I can make it. I will not take credit for their beautiful work.
Oh.
It is all them. I seriously can't sew a button, guys.
well,
Like
they did great. I love the way
they're
they did
they're
the
amazing.
horns.
I will sing praises about that. I want to be buried in something they make me. But not too soon though. Let me get a few
Yeah.
years up there. They
Later
do
on.
incredible stuff.
Oh, yeah, now you got to think about that though. Like if you're buried in something that's you're older, wrinkly, gray.
Yeah.
What would fit?
Probably Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Probably.
I might.
Big ass feather on my head.
Yeah,
And my husband is big enough that he could be Kronk.
that's true.
He could. That's not how we're gonna get buried, honey. That's not.
Look out!
But yeah, that's.
We're about out of time.
Yes.
Well, no, we still have time. We're still good. It's only 6:33. We're going to 6:45. I think our second guest, he might barely.
Yes, it's coming. So.
He is coming.
He
Okay.
is coming.
Fighting traffic. There he is. He's
Yay! He's here.
here. Get on over here, boy.
Good news. Our second guest has arrived. We can stop the
Adrian's awesome.
sad interview for me.
What?
I'm not that interesting.
You're more interesting than I am.
You're still okay.
I agree with Dwayne.
You have a voice. You have all these different looks. You have, like, you do all this charity stuff.
I just like making the kids happy.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like, they can't go outside. They're stuck in that hospital. Like, some of them haven't even left that hospital for their entire lives. And those just tug at my heartstrings. They're so sweet and they're so excited.
Yeah.
They'll make me art. And I'll take it home.
Adrian
Hello,
did.
Adrian's here.
Adrian, what up,
Hello.
man?
Very nice to meet you.
All right,
Oh, I'm sorry.
moving the mic over. Say something, Adrian.
What you say? What's up?
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Hello,
Your voice
Adrian.
is carrying. I'll have to lean in because my voice sucks.
Your voice sucks.
Yes, it does.
Benadryl.
I got film voice.
You got. Yeah.
Gotta
See,
film.
you're good. I have that anti-stage voice.
You got that old man voice.
Thank you.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm only 39, man.
Me?
You look young, 39.
I looked older, right? That's what you were going to say.
Oh, this is a fun game. How old do I look?
29.
That's a first. No one ever guesses older than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say 33, but you look 29.
Yeah.
I'm 27.
I was close.
Ooh, you in trouble?
That's a first. Everybody always guesses 24.
Yeah.
That's not me
24?
tooting my own. That's not me tooting my own horn. That's the honest to God truth.
I'm sorry. I never asked a woman's age. I get in trouble.
Yeah,
I asked
started
you.
it.
I asked you.
She started
Okay,
it.
so fair enough.
Okay,
That's a
Adrian,
first. I'm
you're
impressed.
here with the short film.
Yeah.
And it is?
Scarlet's Ring.
Tell us about it.
Scarlet's Ring is I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Devil's Creek. Where we have these three brothers who are tied to the supernatural. Well, this ring from the 1980s has a demonic possession to it from this little girl who went missing. Well, the ring is found in the present day, and it takes over one of the brothers, and he starts killing. Or trying to, at least. And it's not a horror, but it's a mystery thriller, I believe.
Yeah.
And the theme song that he was going to sing through the song was "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone."
Yeah.
But we had to kind of take that out for legal rights or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
But
how
with
that
the,
is.
with the little girl, she's like 10 years old. She added on to the film.
Cool.
It's creepy.
All right,
I did.
yeah, you mentioned Devil's Creek. That's a web series or a series
Yeah.
you guys have been working on?
Yeah. Well, we finished it. We did 3
Oh,
seasons.
you did?
Yeah.
Already? God. I'm
Plans for
behind.
another one?
I'm behind.
Well,
I'm sorry.
We shifted into features now for that story. So I think it's better to market a feature now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's getting easier to put it out there. You just have to, you got to know ahead of time how much funding it takes to put
Yes.
your movie on the intranets.
It takes a lot. We talked to Amazon and Netflix, and they were like, we wouldn't take your film with no star power. It's like,
Aw.
man.
We've heard the same thing. It's not enough to make a great film. Well, okay, you can make a great film, and if it has no names attached as far as stars or production,
Yes.
let's say, okay, the same way Sam Raimi started out. He did The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody knew about The Evil Dead until Stephen King added that quote saying the best horror movie I've seen in years.
So he kind of endorsed it.
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
Yeah.
You get a name to endorse it, you know, and of course there's some things with that, you know. I mean, you may end up shelling over a good percentage of profits to get
Yeah.
it endorsed, but like I know filmmaking is a business, but for all of us starting out, I think you really do have to think of it as exposure first.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, get your name out there the best you can, and then as you can generate further funding for bigger films, or even if it's another short film,
Yeah.
then go after those names.
And that's why I like to work with all the local talent. Because you never know, one day, you know, they'll be like, hey, I got my first gig with that guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. There's a lot of local talent that's broken out there.
Yeah, I
They-
mean, you have. I don't want to say any names because there's so many to name out here, but there's so many of the actors out there who can carry themselves well.
They
And
carry a whole film.
They can carry a film. I've seen it.
Yeah,
To turn the camera on, improv a whole scene.
I know,
It's like 30
it-
minutes long.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Pay attention to us.
You know,
Roar, respect.
we shoot almost every Sunday, and when I go edit through the week, and I find something wrong with it, it's no problem for us to go back and correct it. The cast is like, yeah, let's do it all over again. So to have a dedicated crew like that is good, especially with no funds, you know.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's one of the most important things is everybody's invested.
Yeah.
And again, that translates on the screen, whether you have star power or not. If all of your actors, everyone making the quality, you know, behind the camera,
Yeah.
when everybody's fully invested, your audience is generally going to be invested too.
Yeah.
So it does. It pays off. It makes things easier. It's easier. You're allowed to break away from that whole worried about technicals.
Yeah.
You can actually start to have fun with it.
Yeah, you know, it's fun every week. You know, between hitting people with the boom pole and you know, we have so much fun on set. But I'm not gonna lie though, Scarlet's Ring did go through 4 scripts.
Really? Yeah. Well.
Yep. Every time we shot something, either the lead character backed out and we had to replace it with someone else, and the story didn't come out like we wanted to. But I say we have something decent.
Yeah. That's normal. Cause like I could spend 3 months working on one draft. And I'm the kind that tends to edit as I write.
Yeah.
And I love my first draft because I put so much into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to change a few things.
Yeah.
And then a few things turns into 10 things, turns into 20 things. And that's it. But it happens that way. I mean, you can be sitting there filming it
Yes.
and realize right then and there,
Yeah.
it needs to change, this needs to change. That happens too.
Have you seen 24? The show 24 on
Yeah.
Fox?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you heard of our web series writer, but we had a pretty big following for the web series. Well, we're deciding to do it in a feature now, and I went through at least 3 drafts already for the script. Choreography and fight scenes, locations, you know, talent, and sometimes I go according to how a talent talks. So,
Yeah.
And for my 3rd draft, I'm kind of stressed out about it. I'm taking so much out that I liked at the beginning, and it's not relevant anymore. It's like, oh.
Well, that's what's great about being a filmmaker, though. Sometimes you admit when your first draft idea doesn't work, and you can save it for another project in the future.
That's true, yeah.
We
You don't gotta just toss it.
we have the Wright Club in town. Have you been to the Wright Club yet?
No, is that with Arnold?
Yes.
Yeah,
Arnold
I have
Edwards
not.
is, I guess, basically, in the internet world, you would have web rings of writers that get together. And I used to be part of Conflict Scripts in the UK, and that's what we did. We pipelined writing talent, and Stuart Evans still has Conflict Scripts up. We all need to come back to it and do things. But like here in town, we have Wright Club
Okay.
at that really cool Pyros pizza place
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah,
They
yeah.
got
I've
that
been there
big,
before.
huge glass
Yeah.
room and everything.
Yeah.
It's nice and private in there. And that's what they'll do. They'll project your script up on screen. Everybody will have a hard copy, and it's good to get everybody's critique.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
You know, because, I mean, there's usually like 10, 15 people there.
Wow, and everyone's dissecting the script and
Yes.
going,
In their own little way. And they'll say, they could all have a completely different take on one character. And
that's another thing I like about my wife. She's my AD, and what I see, she doesn't see, and she sees what the viewers will see. You know, like I'm all out there for a Michael Bay shot. She was like, "It's too out there. Just do something simple, but not simple." You know, and I was like, So looking at it from someone else's eyes is a good thing.
Yes.
yeah. Well, I mean, not to bring up Shyamalan again.
Oh no,
But
Visit.
with the visit,
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is how many times now?
he did better though because he was restricted. He had to hold back because it was that one perspective, that documentary style perspective.
Yeah. But I mean, but the child carried the film to me.
Yeah,
The little
yeah.
boy.
And the humor,
Yeah.
the situational humor carried it too. But yeah, as far as the visual styling,
Yeah,
he
it's-
held back for once because in that classic film, The Last Airbender, he had all these cameras.
Yeah. The visit was better than After Earth, I can tell you that.
You want to talk to me about The
Yeah.
Last Airbender, man?
I don't like The Last
You want to
Airbender.
talk to me about that? Did you like the show?
Huh?
Did
you like the show?
Huh? What? Huh?
No,
What did you say?
Did you like the show?
No,
The TV show?
I never watched it.
I am literally alone in this!
No, I actually watched The Last Airbender. I remember the cartoon,
I have not.
but I wasn't really invested in the cartoon enough to like go into the movie and just absolutely expect this or that.
Look, if you're going to bring up Shyamalan, I'm going to talk about The Last Airbender.
I didn't watch cartoons a lot. I always snuck and watched NCIS or CSI or something like that.
Yeah.
24 came out when I was 11, and I always sneak in on Wednesdays and Thursdays to watch it. Yep. The following takes place between. Yeah, that show is
Jack
my favorite. Kiefer Sutherland.
That's the best name.
It
Jack
is.
Bauer, I mean,
Between Kiefer Sutherland and Kevin Bacon, those are my favorite actors.
bacon.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great.
And there was a very short-lived show on ABC a long time ago. I loved it. It had one season of about 8 episodes. It was called Vengeance Unlimited.
I
And
think I've heard of it.
yeah, Michael Madsen.
I've heard of
I
that.
heard
Yeah,
it.
Michael Madsen
Yeah.
was in this TV show, and he just played this enigmatic character, Mr. Church. And he'd either help you out for $10,000
Yeah.
or you owe him a favor. And that's what it always came out. That show played out like the last Equalizer film.
Oh, with Denzel?
Yeah, you know how that one played out? That show was like that in the first place. So, like, yeah, they don't always keep the greatest shows on. It's like, I don't think they always know what they've got sometimes.
No, but television, especially online television, has taken over.
Yeah.
A lot of the big stars, Matthew McConaughey and a lot of people, Vince Vaughn, they're going to TV now.
Yeah.
I've gotten to where every time a Matthew McConaughey car commercial comes on, I mute it and I narrate it.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, like the other night, you're sitting there playing poker. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. That's great. Yeah.
Okay, have you seen the James Franco commercials?
Yes, I have seen one of those where he's in 2 different vehicles.
I'm disappointed that he's not driving around like Pineapple Express. I'm like, show that!
Yeah.
He'll eventually run into Seth Rogen. It'll be
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we always ask people. We know what you got here. The show. Everybody wants to see it. What's next?
Right now we're working on Rider. Right, and I'll send you a link. But Rider is about myself and my wife. We lost our child to a terrorist who turns out not to be a terrorist, and it's this whole government conspiracy type deal. And we've already shot 9 episodes and released them on Facebook. And
Cool.
we were getting a lot of views, and we didn't hit the views we wanted to for the last episode, so we decided to do a feature because we can do so much more.
Right.
And where we're shooting out in Arkansas, it's free to film out there. So we have all landscape, access to a jail, everything.
Really? Where?
Nice.
What town?
Well, we live in Marion, but we shoot in
Oh,
La
you live in
Panta.
Marion? I went to high school in Marion.
Oh, really? Well, I just moved there.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, yeah, La Panta, West Memphis, Marion. I wish I could get a shot over the bridge, you know.
Yeah.
I think I might get in a drone.
Yeah, do it.
Follow me past the bridge. But
I saw one flying down Union the other day.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. I mean, those things are so expensive though. I'm worried about if my camera's gonna fall off of it.
Yeah. Get the one that looks like the Millennium Falcon.
They
Yes.
have one like that?
Yes.
Oh wow.
This is the greatest thing.
Wow. I need to get one of those. I recently broke my crane, so
Oh no.
I've been
Christmas
trying
is
to,
around the corner.
yeah, I've been trying to like go up in the air and hold shots, and it doesn't
Yeah.
come out the same. Yeah. And my slider, it's like sometimes shaky, so it looks like the person is like bumpy.
Yeah.
So I start walking with the talent.
You're a fan of crane shots,
Yes.
obviously. Okay. Have you ever seen? There's I want to say it came out in the '90s, and I want to say it's a Korean film, and I think so. Action film called Breaking News. The whole opening shot is like, I think the whole first 10, 11 minutes is one steady crane shot.
Oh, wow.
It's great. It's like it pulls back on the street, goes up into, looking through the window of this apartment building, downstairs, back out in the street, and it's just a shootout breaks out.
Oh, wow.
You know, because cops and
Yeah.
mafia. You need to watch that and find that. If
wow.
anything, I know you can find that whole opening shot online on YouTube.
Breaking news?
Yeah, Breaking News, one long shot. I guess look it up like that.
One
Yeah.
long shot, okay.
One steady shot.
I found out how to do the vertigo effect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I tested it out. It was a little shaky at first, but I've gotten it now.
Well, it's a vertigo effect. It's gonna be shaky.
It's
No,
sort of
well, I've made it more still now. You know, you go in and bring the background out, and everything's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yes, I can't wait for my next horror film.
yes, do it.
Yeah, I do music videos too, so I like to change it up a little
What
bit.
was
Yeah.
the last horror thing you did?
This.
This.
Anything else before that was the Alexanders. I mean, the Devil's Creek, which had a tad bit of horror in it.
Yeah. So
Have you heard?
are you gonna go strongly horror?
Yeah, I want to
Like
go
brutal?
strong horror, but I don't want to be the one to write it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's so many local writers who are okay. Let's see your hand. Me first.
No, it's fine. I'm actually working on a book of short stories. I've got so many freaking ideas in my head. I wanted to homage the remember those Alvin Schwartz books?
Yeah.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. I just want to put a bunch of real short, to the point stories out there.
Oh wow.
And if I can find, I may have found the right artist in town that likes that other artist style.
Okay.
And put that out there.
Okay.
That
Anybody
would
I
be
know?
cool. Maybe it's Courtney Fly.
Maybe.
You know Courtney Fly?
Don't know that one actually.
She draws a lot like those Stephen Gamble drawings.
Oh wow.
Real creepy, penciled.
But detailed.
Yes.
Oh,
just
wow.
very
Okay.
just disturbing looking. You know, goodness.
Yes. I like that face you made just now.
So how's the festival been for the first few days?
It's rolling. You know, picking up steam.
We had a
every
very
day.
nice crowd today.
Oh wow.
Getting there, getting there, getting there.
Okay. All right. I missed my deadline for the Nashville Festival, so we have a
Oh,
screening
Yeah.
October 28th for our film, The Alexanders. So hopefully that'll be good.
Okay, where's that studio?
Studio Square.
Studio Square. Okay, cool.
Yep. This is my first one on the screen like that.
Cool.
Yeah, I have lots of stuff on Facebook, but it's time to branch out and get known.
Yeah.
Can you plug yourself in for our viewers? Like, how can they find you? How can they check out your work?
Yeah, plug yourself. How can
Well,
you find you, man?
I'm the only Adrian Dick in the
That helps. That helps.
Yeah, I'm the only one. I'm on IMDb. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. You might find me on Twitter under Dent Films. So between those three places, you'll always find me.
Awesome.
Okay.
Man.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks for being here.
My hand still
Thanks
hurts.
for letting us screen.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you,
Sorry, your
thank
hand
you.
hurts. What happened?
Long story.
Oh.
Don't hurt
See, that's
the
my acting
camera
voice.
hand.
That's my acting voice. All right, this is an unreal presentation.
All right, thanks, man.
Enjoy the fest. All right.
And that does it for us too. We're out of here.
Alex Redner and Wayne P. Craig, stay unreal. Bye, everybody.
How do you turn it off?